What if the biggest World Cup in football history becomes the ultimate test of balance between youth and experience? The 2026 FIFA World Cup is approaching fast, and this tournament will be unlike anything we have ever seen before. More teams, more matches, more pressure, and more moments where experience could matter just as much as raw talent. Brazil, a nation blessed with an endless supply of young stars, stands at a crossroads. The question is no longer whether Brazil has talent. The question is whether talent alone is enough. Can Brazil rely only on youth to conquer the world? Or does the Seleção still need its battle-hardened warriors to guide them through the storm? Today, this video focuses on three names that perfectly represent this debate: Neymar Jr., Thiago Silva, and Antony. Neymar Jr. is more than just a footballer for Brazil. He is the soul, the heartbeat, and the identity of this generation of the Seleção. When Neymar is on the pitch, Brazil plays with belief. He carries not only the ball, but also the hopes, the pressure, and the expectations of an entire nation. In high-stakes matches, when the tempo rises and nerves begin to show, Neymar is the one player who can slow the game down, absorb pressure, and then explode with a moment of magic, creating chances, scoring decisive goals, and orchestrating the attack. These responsibilities have defined his international career. For Neymar, the 2026 World Cup could represent the final chapter of a legendary journey. And history has shown us one thing very clearly. A player facing his last chance often becomes the most dangerous version of himself. This is not just about nostalgia or sentiment. Neymar's experience in World Cups, Copa America finals, Champions League knockouts, and high-pressure club football makes him irreplaceable in critical moments. Young players may have pace, energy, and fearlessness, but they have never felt the weight of a nation the way Neymar has. In a tournament as long and demanding as the 2026 World Cup, Brazil will need someone who knows how to manage pressure, how to respond after setbacks, and how to lead when things do not go according to plan. Neymar remains Brazil's most complete attacking leader, capable of lifting the entire team when it matters most. Then comes Thiago Silva, the wall of experience. In an era where Brazil is rebuilding its defensive structure with younger center backs, Silva still represents something no stat sheet can measure: authority. His presence alone brings calmness to the backline. He has played and won at the highest level: World Cups, Champions League titles, domestic leagues, and countless finals. These experiences shape decision-making under pressure, especially in knockout matches where a single mistake can end a World Cup dream. Thiago Silva understands positioning, timing, leadership, and communication at an elite level, and those qualities are priceless in a tournament of this magnitude. Of course, there are questions. Age is a reality, and even Carlo Ancelotti has reportedly expressed concerns about whether Silva can maintain peak performance over such a demanding competition. Critics argue that Brazil should fully embrace the future and move on from veteran defenders. But football history tells a different story. Every World Cup winning team has relied on experienced leaders at the back, players who can organize, motivate, and guide younger teammates through moments of chaos. Thiago Silva's role does not have to be about playing every minute. His value lies in leadership, mentorship, and setting standards. Even his presence in the squad can elevate the performances of younger defenders who look to him for guidance. And Thiago Silva himself is far from finished. Determined to prove that experience still has a place in modern football, he continues to push himself physically and mentally. His ambition to return at the highest level reflects a mindset that Brazil cannot afford to ignore. When young defenders line up next to a player who has faced the best attackers in the world for over a decade, they gain confidence instantly. That confidence can be the difference between panic and composure in a World Cup knockout match. Finally, we arrive at Antony, the unpredictable winger who represents a bridge between youth and experience. Antony's career has had its ups and downs, but his recent resurgence in La Liga has reminded everyone of his unique qualities. On the right flank, his pace, Quick footwork, sudden cut-ins, and ability to destabilize defenders bring a different dimension to Brazil's attack. He is not a traditional winger who only hugs the touchline. He thrives on chaos, on moments where defenders hesitate for just a second. In major tournaments, those moments can change everything. Brazil has always relied on players who can create something out of nothing. Antony fits that profile perfectly. While players like Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Rafinha provide consistency and speed, Antony offers unpredictability. He is the type of player who can come off the bench and instantly shift the momentum of a match. In World Cups, where defenses are organized and space is limited, having a wildcard option becomes incredibly valuable. Antony's growing maturity and experience in European football have refined his decision-making, making him a stronger tactical option than ever before. When you imagine a Brazilian squad featuring Vinicius Jr.'s explosiveness, Rodrigo's intelligence, Rafinha's work rate, combined with the leadership of Neymar, the defensive assurance of Thiago Silva, and the unpredictability of Antony, you begin to see a team built not just on talent, but on balance. Balance between energy and experience, between creativity and control, between fearlessness and wisdom. World Cups are not won by talent alone. They are won by teams that understand moments, manage pressure, and make the right decisions when everything is on the line. If Brazil truly dreams of lifting its 6th World Cup trophy in 2026, ignoring experience could be a costly mistake. Youth brings excitement, but experience brings solutions. Neymar's vision, Thiago Silva's leadership, and Antony's unpredictability could provide the edge Brazil needs in decisive matches. The biggest World Cup in history will demand more than just beautiful football. It will demand resilience, intelligence, and leadership. So the real question remains, should Brazil trust only its future, or should it embrace the wisdom of its past to secure its destiny? Do you believe Neymar, Thiago Silva, and Antony should be part of Brazil's 2026 World Cup squad? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let the debate begin.